Hey, hey. Let's see. Can you even see anything? Like this whole episode right now is called um I don't know what I'm doing, so it looks like it may be kind of delayed. Hopefully you can hear me a little better this time too. But yeah, maybe perhaps I'm a little delayed. Not sure. Um Again, learning, trying to figure it out. So, I'm Raven of DIY Raven. Um, let's see, the last time that we were all gathered here, um, I was, I did a live, sure enough, but I was a little unhappy with how it turned out. I wanted it, you know, landscape as it is now. I had a vertical setup going on because I was just using my phone. So kind of, I want to say I hopefully maybe week to week, possibly not every week, but I do want to kind of get a little better at this. I'm trying to actually show up on one Sunday, so three in a row really ain't bad. Um, but my mom, I try not to bother her too much about my like, hey, look at my videos. I mean, I know she's, I'm her daughter, so she's of course happy to see them, but you know, I kind of wanted to see if organically she was seeing them. So anyway, she let me know. She was like, "Yeah, but just so it came up, vertical, which I knew that part. Um, but oh, but she was also letting me know that it was hard to understand me. Uh-oh. I think I have an echo going on. Let's fix that if I can. Mm, okay. I'm hoping that will be better. So anyway, yeah, just trying to figure out. I want to be heard and seen if possible. So anyway, other than all that, um, next thing I was trying to do was, I finished the dress, and so my next thing I was going to be doing was starting um, the Palisade pants, which I'm looking at the instructions for right now. I have cut out all my pieces. Originally, I was going to do a black linen fabric, and the last thing I think I remember like leaving everybody on was like, "Have I washed this?" And I had. Um, Usually, especially if I get fabrics from Blackbird Fabrics, they have a really great system of they have these tags and they'll put things like how much yardage it is, how to take care of the fabric, what kind of fabric it is, information like that, which is all extremely helpful. But when usually I kind of make a mental note when I leave the tags on until I'm ready to actually wash the garments. So if I take the tag off, that means that I have already washed it, and just to give you some frame of reference, like I have a few of them. So anyway, yeah, any of those that I've actually taken off and put in my super secret spot, which is not super secret at all, but it is a place that I can remember that they're there. Um, when I do that, I know that I've actually washed these things, but they're extremely helpful to keep. Love it. So anyway, I washed it, but then I had also decided I was like, you know what? Actually, I don't want to do these pants out of this material because um, linen has a tendency to kind of bag out, so like in the knees you know, hips and stuff, which is fine. But I know they would be trousers that I would want to wear like repeat weeks, you know, if I go in the if I go in there like once a week or maybe twice, I would possibly wear the same pair of trousers. But I want them to really last, and then also too, kind of going into the winter months, like linen is such a breathable fabric, which is amazing because it's like breathable and makes it cool and you know, and all the ventilation. But that's not exactly what I want for the winter. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'll think of something else. So I decided to use, which is another Blackbird fabric that I had that still had the tag on it, which let me know I hadn't washed it yet. But this, let me just show you. It's just better if I show you. These are the scraps now because I've cut it out. But it's like, it's a denim looking fabric. See, it's denim looking. Oh, wait. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. Yeah. So I'm trying to use more than one camera now. Look at me, guys. Yeah. So lightweight. I think it may have some linen in it, but it's, you know, mostly just regular cotton. So it should definitely have a little more rigidity. The rigidity that I'm looking for. So, okay. I was going to tell you exactly what's in it, but who cares? I mean, what I gave you is like enough. If you're also noticing this, it's so funny. So this is a mic, and actually the second camera that I have is a webcam. Well, okay, the primary camera that I'm using right now is a webcam, and then I'm using my phone for this worktop view. So, oh, and then check it out. Look at me trying to get fancy. Oh my God, can you see that pixel? Where it says that? Oh no. Okay. Well, I've definitely got some things to learn and to figure out. So, not all perfect yet, but Lord, train of thought. Sorry, like I can see things are going wrong on my live, I think, and it's anyway. Compose yourself. It's fine. Okay, so back to what I think I was trying to say. No, I really don't. I really don't remember what I was gonna say. I think I was just I was impressing myself with the fact that I have more than one camera. That's what I was talking about. Okay, so the camera that I'm using now, and then so is the webcam, and then the camera that's the overhead is my phone. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so there's that. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be a better fit for these pants. And honestly, my plan was, what I thought was going to happen was I was going to have these done by the next time I saw you, but that's not the case. It just really took me a lot longer to figure out, like, again, what I'm doing with these lives. So, with all that being said, I'll also show you, because I like to, I think what I like to focus on with these videos on Sundays is like, not only like just blah blah blah, talking, because that's who I am. But then like kind of what I'm kind of working on currently, but then like the next thing coming that I plan on working on. So what that will be is the Nico. Sorry, that may be loud now. The Nico top and dress. So it's beautiful and simple pattern. Ooh. Beautiful and simple pattern by True Bias. Actually, this is the second time I've purchased this. The first time was straight PDF. but to be honest with you, the last time I cut this out was a different size. And so I just wanted to make sure that I was like, you know what? I don't want to cut this out again. I don't want to print and cut this out again. So I just went ahead and I knew I wasn't going to work on it till a little bit later. So I was like, I'll just grab this and I can trace it. I'll probably cut out the dress, the entire dress, and then for the top I'll probably trace it. But yeah, so it's you can have it in a couple different variations. I like this, the mock turtleneck. I burned myself making pizza, just dumb. Mock turtleneck. You can have it sleeveless or with sleeves. And then you can also have just a turtleneck, or you can have it full body, like bodycon, again with sleeves or sleeveless. And I love the detail where, like, at the very bottom, it slits up the sides. So you can have, obviously ample leg movement. But it's such a great staple pattern, and I wish I actually had a picture to show you, like the one I had made a while back that I don't even know if I have anymore, just because I may have given it away because I think it was just a little too tight on me these days. But yeah, it's a great staple. So I have enough fabric to I want 5 of them. Is what I'm basically trying to say. Um, so when I was washing the fabric for this denim, faux denim, whatever denim-ish looking trousers that I'm still trying to make. When I washed that, I also put in the washer and dryer 5 yards of this. It's like, what is the, I don't know the dimensions, but it's very small ribbing, maybe 21. I don't know. It's this ribbed knit. It's in navy. I'm glad this black bag is here so you can tell. Oh, and me. You could tell that's basically a navy color. 5 yards, so one to make a full-on mock turtleneck with the sleeves, and then I want like the actual dress. So that's 2, right? And then I want 3 more. This is some knit that was like on sale. You may not be able to tell, but it's a very pale pink. Let me see. It's a very pale pink. And I wasn't, and it was on sale, so I didn't know if I was gonna really like it, but I think it's gonna do nicely. And this is the one I'm thinking about just doing without sleeves and just the mock turtleneck thing going on. This next one is really cute too. It's kind of got this kind of gold, I don't know, that kind of gold threading detail, but obviously it's striped. I want to make this one the same as the pink one, where it's like the mock turtleneck and sleeveless. And then this last one, I think I want to make a full turtleneck out of this one. Actually, if I would have gotten enough fabric to make the dress, probably would have been a really nice dress out of this one. You know, this is a nice charcoal color. But they're all like, like perfect, I think, for like fall. And it would be perfect on me. So again, full turtleneck, sleeveless turtlenecks, and then the navy is like a full turtleneck and a full turtleneck dress. So yeah, lots of fabric. Haven't washed these yet. These I have to be a little more cognizant of just because they do not have labels. They have labels, but they don't have them like Blackbird. I know what I was going to say now. this mic. So we'll see if the sound is better. That was one of the things that my mom was still like letting me know, that she was like, you know, I could barely hear you. I turned on the volume all the way and I couldn't hear the volume at, like, I could barely hear you at all. And I was like, man, not only like is this video not looking like I want to, and it's like an hour long, which nobody also probably wants to see, and then now you can't hear me too, like I had to do something. I had to step in. But the funny part about it is, like, I've had this YouTube channel since like 2011, so every now and again I get inspired and be like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna do more videos and stuff like that. So then I'll buy something. And usually my past self always sabotages future self, but this time, past Raven was looking out for your girl. So I pulled out like the webcam, you know, that looks pretty darn good to me, and this mic situation. So yeah, look at me looking like I have a studio. We'll see how this really looks though. I'm sorry if you're getting the any of those drinking sounds. Okay. So yeah, so that's catching you up. That's what I'm doing now. That's what I plan to do. You know, future wise, I'm hoping that like once I start like cranking one out, because the first one I'm always scared on the first one. I'm not gonna do a toile. That's what the pink fabric that I got on the sale. I was like, oh, I'll do this one first because I don't really care about this fabric. This fabric was cheaper, and I didn't expect it to be nice. I thought it was gonna be more tan, but the light pink, I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. Whatever, doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna do them all, but I think I'm gonna do the ones that I want the most first, which makes no sense, but it's fine. They're washed. So okay, so that's that. So now I think I'm just gonna move into working on these pants, and honestly, as slow as I work, and I don't want to be on here like forever today, just because I'm really just trying to see what this is even looking like at this point. I tried to kind of adjust some settings, so don't know, won't know till later. All right, so now I'm going to, all right, I don't like that. Okay, I guess we'll just focus on this view here. So where I am in the steps right now is, again, I have all of my pieces. They are cut out, they're marked. There was no major markings because this is a faux fly and all that stuff. So where I'm at actually right now is I just have to put on some interfacing on certain pieces. So I was just basically taking more of this material and just kind of tracing out the part that I need to trace out of the interfacing. So I'm going to be using black interfacing. It's just some stuff I had in my stash. You know, God bless a good stash. Which reminds me, I actually just de-stashed a lot of things. But then I ended up buying a lot of fabrics, so I think all I really did was just give myself the permission to buy more things. But whatever. So, we'll see. Alright, let me see. Oh, cool. Okay. So it's funny, like as you're watching it, I'm also kind of watching it too, just to see like, you know, what you're seeing. Um, and I thought there's certain things I can see on the picture in picture deal that I thought you could see, like about a whole bunch of markup stuff, but I guess you really can't. So cool. That's fantastic. Lets me know that think things are going okay. All right. Look at me go. All right. So the pieces that I have to do, I need one for this. The pocket bag interfacing for pocket facing for the side pants. So I've already cut it out for this one. And now, wait. No, this one. I've already cut it out for this one. And this, I need it for the faux fly. Oof, the orange, you guys. So for this part, I need interfacing for. So I can show you how I made these pieces, which isn't a big deal. Basically, just made a couple dots, which I realized for this one, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to kind of really trace it. Honestly, the interfacing doesn't even have to be perfect in a way. You get it? So now I'm a little more backed away from the mic when I'm looking this way, obviously. So we'll see how that goes later. But isn't this cool? You can see me and you can. To be honest with you, that's what I spent my morning doing, was actually just trying to like figure this out, looking at YouTube videos, looking stuff up online, and just seeing like, can I figure this out? Because I'm literally using like a free program to do this. Very impressed. It's called OBS, if you've ever heard of it, and if you're curious, but it's free. You can use it on Mac and PC. And if you have a Twitch, if you do gaming, if you just wanna, you can even use these for like Zooms and things like that. So you can use it for streams like that. You can do more than obviously what I'm doing, whereas like right now I'm just trying to see if I can set up more than one camera, if I could do like a picture in picture situation, which you know is what you're seeing. But like, you know, once I kind of get more acclimated with this, like I'll be able to like put like actual text and really cute things, which I don't know how into this I'll get. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. You know what I'm saying? I guess while I'm doing this, I could also get my little itty bitty iron warmed up, because this is obviously fusible, so alright, so there's that. Have I used this before? Yes, yes I have. Okay. Mm. I know you can use your, this is technically kind of like fabric or whatnot. You can use your fabric scissors on this, but I just usually, honestly, just use my little trash scissors, my paper scissors. For this part, so actually I only use one of these for the faux fly. You know what? I'm just go ahead and cut two because I don't even know. I don't know which side it is, and I'm not gonna try to figure it out if we're being honest. So, so. Okay. Alrighty. Nice, 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 nice. Is it nice? Yeah, it's nice. Okay. Ugh. But to be honest, I've been sure those sirens are coming in loud and clear for y'all. So to be honest, I've been going into the office more often. Um, which it is what it is. I'm not really trying to be one way or the other about it because, whatever. Um, it's. I'm gonna just go on this rant for a second, but whatever. Just ignore me. But it's really kind of funny. Um, I don't want to get into a generational war or anything, but it's just really kind of funny how um, well, let me first off say I love me some working from home. I don't ever want to go back to going to work full like um, where we're in the office full time. And if you can be fully remote, like more power to you. I've been fully remote, for a while, for sure. And honestly, I'm mostly remote, or at least used to be. But it looks like I may have to go in a little more often these days. So, but saying that to say, um, you know, the moments that our offices have tried to kind of enforce that, like, hey, we'd like you to come in more often than once a week. We'd like to see you like twice. They tried to do like a you have to come in twice a week thing, because right now it's kind of like, well, just please come in optionally once a week. Then it was like you have to come in once a week, and some people kind of bristled up. But man, the level of like resistance they got when they were like you have to come in twice a week, people were like, oh no, nah, like I will straight up get off this contract. But I feel like the folks that I heard the most resistance was from Gen Z, but gosh, you know what, bless them. But the funny thing is, it's like, they part of it is it's like they can't even imagine it. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean we need to come in like more than once? Like, as if like, and I get it. Look, because I don't know how we did it either. How we used to come in all the time. But like all the time that it takes just to get ready, all the prep that it takes and all that type of stuff. But like, I guess for me, like if they were like, hey, you have to come in like every day, I'd be like, Would I probably be looking for other jobs? Sure. But would I do it? Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, you need to have Gen Z on your side, you know? I mean, they're the reason why we are still remote as far as I'm concerned. So bless them. That's really all I have to say about that. But, you know, I guess it does kind of suck because, like, right now, for the most part, it's kind of just me. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of just me on my team that's going in as much, but it just kind of is what it is. It's fine. I'm not going to get into details. It's just what the contract is calling for right now. And, you know, this is how I think about it. I'm like, you know, I think about, you know, I was a flight attendant. I used to be gone for days and days, you know. So if I could just go somewhere, try to just zone out and pretend, you know what I mean? Like, you know, this will, you know, be over soon. Then, yeah. Then I get to go home. I couldn't always do that when I was a flight attendant, obviously. But if you ask me what my favorite job ever was, flight attendant hands down. Would I do it now? Absolutely not. But for what it was, definitely my favorite job. Really sorry I started talking about work. Let me just chill. This band-aid is really making it look like I did a number to myself. But I didn't. I was trying to get frozen pizza out of the oven. And I just tapped my, you know, hand on something hot in the oven. Didn't take long. And there you go. Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah. I also realize that these are a little chaotic, my videos. Just meaning that I'm kind of all over the place. I feel like I'm gonna try to I'm lying. I don't know if I'm gonna try to do anything more than what I'm doing. I'm really just gonna try to show up and do some sewing. And I just realized that you know, everybody's an individual, so if this ain't your bag, just you know where to go. But if it is, welcome. You're always welcome. All right. So I'm going to cut these out. I will say though, that I actually have a lot of sewing plans in the works. I mean, I think the reason why I started talking about work because I was thinking about how these trousers, most specifically, you know, are kind of the whole purpose of them, the reason why I wanted to make them was for work. I do think that they would be lovely, you know, just in my wardrobe, but I really want to start making pieces where they can kind of just, you know, be I can wear these not to work and it would still complement my style, I feel like. And even though I wanted to make some black linen ones, which, you know, I'm trying to think of what to make with the black linen. I wear a lot of black though. Um, but I don't know. I was like, should I just like reserve it for something else that's like maybe not a garment necessarily? I think I just can't get in the linen mood right now because I'm just like it's getting cold outside and I don't want to be wearing that. So I'll be honest, like when I watch a lot of like videos, sewing type videos, especially if they're tutorial, like I love a good top down camera. So I'm actually like really stoked right now that I've got this view going on. Man, these phones, I'm telling you, sound so old, but seriously, like what you could do with a phone is amazing. Man, that tea was on point too. Jen, amazing. I didn't know you were a flight attendant. You hated it. That's amazing. Well, okay. That's funny. I can't tell if I'm looking back at this fondly. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. I mean, because our passengers like amazing all the time. No. Is it long hours and stuff? Heck yeah, it is. Um, yeah. So, I also know you have kiddos. So if you were like a mom and flying, I don't know. I don't think I would have liked that either. I don't think I would have liked it. But Jen, how are you? Um, you're still in Florida, I assume. And I assume the weather is amazing because it's cold here and I don't like it. But honestly, the weather has been pretty nice here too. For what it's worth, ooh, this is a hot flash. Is this what it feels like? No, I think it's between the tea, me feeling like just, I don't know, I'm not nervous, but honestly, when I saw Jen's comment, I think I got a little starstruck. She's a big deal on the YouTubes. I was a mom, but the thing I hated was that I felt like I had no control of my life. Ooh, and you were on reserve most of the time. Okay, well, yes, that does make a difference. I was a flight attendant for almost 7 years, and it was with a small regional. Well, regionals are small. Um, it's a larger regional actually that I was with. Um, and so, and I'm not saying it didn't take a while to get a line, but depending on like when you got hired on, if they were like pushing a lot of classes through, then some people were just already getting lines. A line is basically like your schedule. When you're on reserve, you're basically on call. So when you're on call, you have to be ready, like at least within 2 hours. If you're ready reserve, it usually meant that you were already at the airport with a bag packed, and they could call you at any time to be like, okay, we need you to go to this gate, and then, you know, whatever. But yeah, I got a line after, which felt like forever, after 2.5 years. So after that's when life started improving. That's for sure. It's amazing weather. It feels like 96 today. Oh my goodness. I mean, golly. I'm trying to figure out. Does that say 67? I would ask her if you get what I'm saying, but I don't even want to hear her voice right now. So yeah, have to be inside. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, different strokes for different folks, but yeah, I mean, don't know. I guess too, like, I'm definitely not a, I'm grateful to have a job, you know, all that stuff. Um, for sure. And there are so many worse jobs, but sometimes I just do feel I miss being as active as I was on the job, maybe, sometimes. Um, and I kind of like being here, there, everywhere. But I say that, but then like so many times when I would come home from a trip, I just didn't even want to see anybody. I would just lay under the covers and just and be under there. I felt like for just days. But I did appreciate when you were off. You were off. Sometimes like the job I have now, like sometimes I do bring the work home. So there is that. Anyway, let's not talk about work. Oh my goodness. But yeah, gosh, it takes me so long to do anything. This is not even like a big deal. This is just cutting the interfacing. But I've always been like this. Just have to embrace it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, these trousers are gonna be wonderful. I'm not gonna promise anything, but definitely by next Sunday, I want these to be done. And definitely wearable. And I would love if I had the Nico tops done. At least, you know, at least one Nico top. Oh, maybe save the linen for spring? Yeah. It'd make a nice lightweight jacket blazer. Yes. Yes, it would. Now my wheels are spinning. Yes. I bought the, that reminds me, I bought the Jessica blazer from Closet Core Patterns. And along with that, I was like, let me just go ahead and buy the, I mean, could I wing it myself and wing it? Could I probably just read the instructions and like figure out, you know, what I need to do for the blazer and put it together? Sure, but I did go ahead and buy her like step by step. She has a video instruction class you can get along with it. So I got that as well. And I started actually looking at it without, it must be getting warmer outside because my heater hasn't kicked on anymore. And it looks beautiful outside. And even my laptop is like breathing hard. The fan is on. Yeah, I can tell. Temperature is different. But yes, I just need to. If I could just do one blazer, I know that I can just get over that hump. You know, do one. Okay, now get my quilt and press out. Do some pressing. Just interfacing. Lord, let me not burn myself again. Okay, here we go. All right. So this is the pocket bags. Okay, let's see, interfacing for the pocket bags. And how did this go again? Alright. Right there. But it's almost, oh, the holidays are coming up. This is about the time where I start lying to myself like, you know, I'm gonna start making handmade gifts for people. I did that 1 year very successfully, and it was a hit. I made all these, like, I may have mentioned this on the channel before, but I made like all these coasters. They were really cute. They were like patchwork coasters, and I had like it was like 4 to a set, and then I, you know, like put bows on them and stuff. I have a whole video tutorial that I made and did. I was excited. It was a lot of them. People loved them, you know, and all that type of stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I will do that. Okay. Okay. So this one needs to be on this side. Very nice. Ooh, not, could be better. It's okay. It's good, it's good, it's good. It's fine. Are they both the same way? Well, I don't think it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. Fantastico. Oh yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. That looks great. You know, I mean, I'm intentionally just like letting myself, I mean, essentially I'm talking to myself, you know, but I just embrace it. It makes the time go by quicker to me, you know, can give myself words of encouragement, like that, yeah babe, that was basically like a pat on the back. Because, you know, who else is going to congratulate you on, like, what a beautiful marriage between, like, this interfacing that I chose for my stash and how well it's pressing into this fabric? Nobody but me. Okay, great. Alright, so that is the side pocket deal. Yeah, let me just fuse them all and then I'll start thinking about where they properly go. I don't even need this on here like this. I know who you are. But entertain myself. Okay. This one is just using one side. Which side? Right side of the fabric, wrong side of the fabric. Alright. I'm gonna check our orientation, you know. This and this matching. Yep. Okay. So I cut 2 of these, so because it's just easier that way. Like, why guess if it's one or the other when I could just cut 2 like everything else? And I'll be right. Cool, cool, cool. Sweet. Probably could have done it on both sides. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay, pocket facing. Pocket facing. You know what? I just noticed too. Uh-oh. Between everything else heating up, but then I also have this iron in my face right here, so it all makes sense. Here I was blaming on hot flashes. I don't. Mm-hmm. Okay. I should keep these. Because if these turn out well, I have a feeling I would obviously need them again. And that's not anything, I mean, it didn't take long to do, but why would I want to do that again? You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, so probably do another 5 minutes or so. I try not to go beyond an hour on these, just because I feel like an hour's it's good for me, it's good for you, you know. Um, I love knowing that like now on, you know, at least I think because I know I'm doing these once a week now that like I'm really a little more like present and like or kind of cognizant of like, oh, you know, well, if I'm going to be doing this at the end of the next week, I want to make sure I have, you know, something that I'm working on, something um I want to have something done before, you know, my next live. So even though sometimes, a lot of times, you know, like after work and whatnot, I don't get to sewing all the time, but I'm more liable to now. It stays on my mind more, and it's something that, I mean, it's always something I look forward to, but now I feel a little more motivated, where I'm like, yeah, you know, this is what I'll have to show, like, next week. Ooh, what's happening? Oh no! I don't know if you can see that. It's like, well, don't touch it. It's just getting a little. That's my bad though. I should just. I think I was pressing it at first, and then I think I started kind of moving it around, and that is not what you should be doing. Press. But yeah, so, and I'm starting to actually like looking forward to these. So the accountability is working. It's working out. Okay. Am I fast? No. But again, it's in the name, people. It's in the name. I'm slow. Slow. Honestly, I'm pretty much about this slow when I'm working not on camera. Let's see. What? Where's the last one? Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna glue these on, and then I'll probably, just put some salt down and iron it. Oh, that seems to help my iron. Thank you, Jen. That's awesome. Put some salt down and iron it. Huh, okay. Will do. It's an awesome tip. Awesome. I'll definitely do that. Okay. Oof. I mean, it kicked on and I just didn't register it, but my heater kicked on. Ugh. And it's allowed to get naked because I'm like naked, I'm hungry, getting to the hangry point, like all this like between like all this heat on me and just kind of needing to eat. Yeah, I feel like an accident waiting to happen. It's not bad. I'm being a little dramatic. It's not that bad. Oh yeah, cause like the last live I did, it was like kind of late. It was okay, but I think I prefer during the day. I love like having, if I can't be outside, you know, because I'm doing sewing related things, I love at least having the sunshine coming through the window. I was looking through the instructions, and I think overall, I'm going to just like, you know, straight sew up everything, assemble everything, and then serge like all the seams later. Nobody asked, but just in case you're wondering, just finishing up lunch and heading to work on a vest. I had to recut the side bodice because I forgot to drop the dart princess seam. Here's to having enough fabric. I'll catch you next time. Always a pleasure. Bye, Jen. Yep. See you next time. Thank you for dropping by. See, that's what these lives are about. Just like dropping in, whether you're on lunch, or I'm happy to know she's working on a vest. I'm working on pants. This is just sewing friends coming together just for a hangout. All right. Well, it's been wonderful. Wait, hold on. Back to me. So, yeah, okay. I think this was cool. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time, next Sunday. I lied on the last one and said, oh, by the time I'll see you next time, I'll have some pants. But, like, for real this time, next time I should have some pants. But yeah, so this went really well. And, hopefully the audio was a bit better. Hopefully the visuals were good. I'll get the whole rundown from my mom. You know what I mean? She usually tells me straight. Anyway, okay. Well, I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know how to get off the phone right now. I'll see y'all next time. It has been fun. I look forward to these. So, next time. Later, kids. Bye now. Ooh, how do I do that? How do I stop it?